What if the life that you want, the one you pray for, daydream about, secretly wonder if it'll ever happen? What if that life is only waiting on one thing? You deciding to take yourself seriously and start imagining. Not when it's convenient, not when you feel inspired, but especially when your body is tired. Because that's the real test, isn't it? Not who you are when everything is fine and lined up perfectly, but who you are when the world stops clapping and the only one left in the room is you.
You dropped out of school when you were 16?
Yeah, I turned 16. The day I turned 16, I dropped out of school.
Because?
Well, my family had, kind of hit the skids. We were, experiencing poverty at that point. And, I was angry at the world for doing that to my father. I don't think human beings learn anything without desperation. Desperation is a necessary ingredient to learning anything or creating anything, period.
Whether it's to have a meeting or give a presentation or write an email or do a book, like if you feel nervous before you release it, then you probably didn't work on it enough. And I think the reality is that most people, to get not anxious about whatever they're doing, you have to do it so many times that by the last time you're doing it, you're bored of it. Like you don't even want to see the thing again. When you're sick of it is the point where you'll have no adrenal response to the stimulus because you've seen it so many times. You could do it in your sleep.
Most people get off of work and immediately clock out of everything else. They go numb, they waste time, they convince themselves they'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow isn't just another excuse unless you choose to make today mean something. And that doesn't have to mean a big moment. It could be you sketching ideas, writing one page, planning your brand, going to the gym, reading instead of scrolling on TikTok. Just something, anything that tells your future, I'm coming for you. And listen, I know it's not easy. Nobody claps for late night effort. Nobody sees the progress you're making in silence. But that's exactly what makes it powerful. You're doing what most people aren't willing to do. Respect yourself enough to show up when no one is telling you to. That's where your story will actually start. Waking up early, choosing to create, thinking about your vision. Those aren't just habits, those are statements. Every time you get up with intention, you're saying to the world, I refuse to live on autopilot. And even if it takes 30 days to build a habit or longer, every step matters. Because you're not just building a routine, you're building a mindset. You're building the type of person that you want to become. Proverbs 16:3 says, commit your works to the Lord and your plans will be established. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to be faithful with what you can do today. That's what God blesses. Not perfection, just consistency. Really think about that.
You can't be comfortable with yourself if you don't know who yourself is. And you can't know who yourself is if you don't stop looking at how everybody around you is and start looking at what makes you comfortable and what makes you uniquely you.
One thing I hate saying this because everybody says it, like consistency, dedication, like, you feel me? If I'm being completely real, like, not everybody's gonna be able to, make it. You feel me? But like it take just a little, like the right time, the right place. Timing. Yeah, but dedication for sure. Like dedication when at the right time, consistency. But people don't understand that like slow motion is better than like no motion. Like
facts. Yeah.
Like slow progress is way better than just not having nothing. And I feel like today's like right now, people aren't patient. Like I swear to God, I just feel like people are not patient with the blow up.
Let this be a reminder. You don't need an audience. You don't need a stage. You just need a reason. And that reason is you. Because when you start living like your dream matters, it starts moving closer to you. Not overnight for sure, but step by step. Until one day you wake up and realize that life you were working on in silence has finally become loud. Now I want this to soak in. Really dig deep and let your mind wander for a little bit. Before you click off this video, I want you to brainstorm any ideas you have and write them down right now. Don't let them fade just because this video has come to an end, but live it, believe in it, and pursue any idea all your imagination has to offer. And if you're stuck, I'd love to help. There's a Discord link in the bio if you'd like to join our community. It's fairly new, but I'm always trying to help out in any way I can. This has been Daniel Talks, and thank you for listening. God bless.